And guys, I have a really cool question, kind of a breaking news question as I was flipping through my email today. Miss Layla King writes, "Hey Alex, so it looks like that Jonathan Majors will square off against Michael B. Jordan in Creed 3. What do you think of this casting?" Thank you for your question, Leela or Layla. If I'm being honest with you, I love Jonathan Majors as an actor. I wasn't really a huge fan of Lovecraft Country. I loved it by the end of the series, but his character is the one that kept me really engaged in the series. He's also cast as Kang, and the Ant-Man 3 movie. And I saw a meme today where it's Kang versus Killmonger. I think that would be freaking cool. But to answer the question, what I think about the casting, I mean, that guy's an amazing actor. Michael B. Jordan will be directing this movie. If you've seen Creed 2, I never gave a review about it, but I think one of the things that it struggled with is that the person that he fights at the end didn't really seem that believable to me. Like in the first movie. In the first movie, you really felt that tension. In this movie, in that second movie, you felt it, but it wasn't on the same level as the first one. And this, I'm very interested to see where they take Creed's story. So I think this is an amazing addition. So again, what do you think about Jonathan Majors, Kang himself, being in Creed 3, facing off against Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah, right on. I seen that article, and that let's just make that clear. It's not confirmed.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not
Yeah.
confirmed. Yeah.
So, but no, I'm for it. I think that would be a great fight. If you've seen Jonathan Major, especially like on Lovecraft Country without a shirt on, that dude is jacked. I wouldn't. He not even jacked. He's just toned. And he looked like he could fight. He fought. He beat his grandpa up a couple times, or not his grandpa, but his daddy up a couple times on the show. So no, he could fight, and we all know. Not only is Michael B. Jordan a big dude, but like he probably knows some boxing moves just from being in these two Creed movies. I'm for it. I think this would be a perfect match. They look like they're about the same tone. Jonathan might be a little bit bigger than Michael B. Jordan, but I would give a little bit of the edge to Michael B. Jordan if we were talking about a real fight, just because he seemed like he probably does know boxing a little bit better. But I think if they're trying to make a new, because everything in the other Creed movies has just been like Rocky based stuff.
Yep.
This one right here looks like it's going to be a little bit more original for a centered Creed story. And if we're going to give an original character, screw it. Let's give it some, because not only is Jonathan a great actor, but like I think I would love to see these two on the screen together. They probably would have great chemistry. So I'm for it.
Oh yeah, yeah, I agree. They'll probably have great chemistry. I want to see what their screen test looks like in terms of
Mm-hmm.
if him and being the adversary and Michael B. Jordan fighting him. Like,
Yeah,
I would love to see what that screen test looks like. So, Jeremy,
me too.
you heard about this news. It's not confirmed, but what do you think about Jonathan Majors potentially joining the cast of Creed 3?
So yeah, I literally this is the first time hearing about it, and I'm gonna offer you guys a take that you're probably not gonna hear on other channels, lesser channels. I'll even say you're probably
Mhm.
not gonna hear this take on lesser channels, but I say it's about time that we get back to two black dudes beating the shit out of each other in a boxing ring. Because let's be honest, let's
Are
be
you
honest,
taking shots at Mr. Jake Paul and Logan Paul?
dude, when is the last time boxing was big?
I
That's
know
Right?
a good
it's a
question.
it's a
That's a
joke right
really good
now.
question
It's a
It
because
was
joke.
when
even with the
Holyfield.
Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather, I wasn't even excited for that.
No, no. Boxing
Mm-mm.
was huge in the 80s and 90s when you had heavyweight boxers that
Yeah.
like, dude, look at the numbers when it went to be more like way more Mexican boxers.
Yeah.
People in America kind of like fizzled on it. I mean, yeah, there's Oscar De La Hoya. He's fantastic. He's one of the few people post that 90s era boxing thing that I can even name. But anyways, that's all part of the thing, because Sylvester Stallone and Rocky, great franchise, but it's never been what boxing was at the height of it. And
Yeah.
I think, kind of to Ian's point, like Jonathan Majors and Michael B. Jordan look like they would be a good
A
match,
good match,
right?
yeah.
So I think
Hmm.
people could get excited about it to have two popular actors. It kind of feels like it's playing into this thing that's going on with Triller right now, where
Yeah.
it's a lot of bringing in big popular names to draw an attention back to the sport, and the sport is one that I really love. I say that kind of in jest because growing up, I mean, I was Mike Tyson, I was Roy Jones Jr. Those were the dudes. Like those are the greatest of all time, as far as I'm concerned. And the thing about when Creed 2 came out, there started to be this kind of no. It was it wasn't Creed 2. It was when the boxing match between um Mike Tyson and Roy Jones was about to go down, and Roy Jones like called out Michael B. Jordan. And
Oh, yeah.
before I was like, dude, Roy Jones would knock Michael B. Jordan's head off.
Immediately.
After that match,
Wouldn't
though,
even be a fight.
I don't know, man. I don't
You
know,
saying they
man.
getting old, huh?
Yeah. He's not got the dexterity of a young man. I don't know, man. Michael B. Jordan looks like like you said, he probably knows the footwork. He probably knows how to throw a punch. He at least knows how to make it look like he does.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
dude, I'm just kind of joking, but I'm actually really excited about it. I think that, Johnathan Majors is awesome. Michael B. Jordan is just consistently good.
Yeah, I think you
Yeah.
make the best point. Like the best way to enjoy boxing now is to get out of reality and look at a fake boxing
Exactly.
match.
That's a good point.
I was just about to say that is actually one of the greatest points I've heard about boxing in general, because this bullshit about Roy Jones versus Mike Tyson. I'm so glad I didn't pay for that shit. I
Hell
saw
nah.
that shit.
I enjoyed it.
But I was just like, and even now, Mike Tyson's trying to fight Holyfield. Like, really, dude? Like, you like I
pride thing,
firmly
man.
believed at one point, if you got hit by Mike Tyson right now, you would get knocked out.
Mhm.
I'm wrong. I am so wrong.
Same though.
No, I wouldn't walk up to him and be like, "Hey, Mike Tyson, you talk funny." I would never do that. But at the same time, like if I were to see Michael B. Jordan fight Mike Tyson, I would probably pay to watch that, because I know Mike Tyson's going to lose. In my opinion. But okay, and Mike, do not, if you ever watch any of my videos, do not come see me, because you will not find me. So what
And
He
I
gonna
was
give
just
you. He gonna give
bidding
you a
about
list
that.
for a lifetime. Motherfucker, who are you talking to like that? You fucking
Please
Momentum
do not
Media.
come see me. No, do not come see me. Do not come see me.
Alex.
And you know what's funny? I'm
Mike
gonna
Tyson
get
is
a
chill.
request. Would you like to interview Mike Tyson? Hell no.
No, I'll interview him. Like, hey, did you hear what Alex of Momentum Media said about you? I'll play the tape right now.
I would get, if I ever got a request like that, I would send that to Ian. Be like, hey Ian, you do me this solid.
He lives in Orlando, sir.
But what do you guys think about Creed 3 potentially adding Johnathan Majors to the cast? Let's jump into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts.